Hi friends, Jen Siga with Keller Williams and Selling to River City. Coming at you again today from my home office. Today, I just want to touch a little bit on the state of the market. I know I did a full video several days ago, but you know, just as we're getting updates every single day with different rulings coming out, different changes that are happening, new enforcements both locally, across the state, nationally, and getting updates on what's happening even internationally. We're continuing to get updates on things that are happening in our industry as well. I do just want to touch on that a little bit. I'm sure you have probably seen on social media, a post or two that the market is still strong. And I've even seen myself, some posts about, pending sales. There's, screenshots of what's happening in their particular multiple listing service or area, suggesting that, things are still strong. And, those pending sales are an indicator. They don't paint the whole picture. A lot of those pending sales are transactions that went under contract before a lot of what's happening now, 3 weeks ago or longer. So, it doesn't paint the whole picture. That being said, there's, the best information that we have so far is that the market is still largely strong. We still have great mortgage interest rates. We still have very much, higher prices. So prices a year ago were not as favorable as they are today. But obviously, things can change. And so today I want to talk about, those buyers and those sellers that were considering either a purchase or a sale and have kind of taken their foot off the gas pedal a little bit in response to what's happening right now in our economy. So very understandable. Please know this though, is right now the information that we have and what this chief economist was suggesting, there is no crystal ball. However, depending on how long, of an impact we have, with regards to the coronavirus, there is still belief that the real estate market is going to rebound quickly once we're past this. So it's just a matter of how long this is going to take to get past this. So, and the rebound is not going to be this big swing. It's not like we're going to be into a recession and have to really climb our way back up. It's going to be a little blimp in the road. So with that in mind, if you were considering a home purchase or a home sale, now is the time for you to prepare for that. And I've got, several things that you can do now to get ready. So first, I'm going to talk with you buyers. So buyers, if you were considering a home purchase this year, there are some things that you can do, and I have lost my notes. So we're going to go off the cuff. So buyers, first and foremost, get a good, accurate picture of what your financial climate looks like, what your personal financial climate looks like. And the way that you can do that is a few things. First, go to myfreecreditreport.com and go ahead and get yourself a copy of your credit report. It should pull for all 3 bureaus, and you're entitled to a free copy, I believe, once a year. So if you haven't pulled your own credit in a year's time, go ahead and do so. Take a look at it. See if it looks accurate. Go ahead and send in any notice to the credit bureaus that you want to dispute. And then second, and also importantly, is reach out to me. Let me put you in touch with a great loan officer now. Speaking from experience, I saw firsthand the benefits of speaking with a loan officer very early on. In fact, I encourage my buyers, the moment that you believe or you think that you are considering a home purchase, that's the time to speak with a loan officer. There's a lot of information and knowledge that can be gained early on from speaking with a loan officer. And unfortunately, far too many buyers wait until they're right on the edge of a home purchase. They reach out to a loan officer and maybe can't get the price for the house that they were hoping for, or maybe uncover something on their credit report at that point that takes them out of contention, or maybe even finds out, we need more money in the bank for a down payment than we realized. So lots of information can be gained. So let me put you in touch with a great loan officer. Keep that credit report handy, and be prepared to just chat with them. You don't have to have your credit pulled by them. You can get some information about different loan options that might be available to you, what kind of interest rate, at least that you can get currently, what kind of money you need to have in the bank, what kinds of information the loan officer may need to get a loan application started for you when that time comes. And let me also take this opportunity to encourage you, while you're kind of holding, go ahead and get your 2019 income tax returns done. I know they just, the IRS just released notice that you now have until July 15th. However, if you're thinking about a home purchase, your loan officer is going to need a copy of your 2019 tax returns as part of their due diligence. So go ahead and get that done now. Okay, sellers, on to you. So sellers, your biggest objective is to get your house ready for sale. So feel free to reach out to me. I can put some resources in your hands to give you kind of a checklist of the kinds of things that you can do to get your home ready for sale. So it's a lot of just roll up your sleeves work, a lot of just decluttering, putting personal effects away. Go ahead and box up things that you don't need now. If you're gonna plan on moving anyway, go ahead and do those repairs, that need to be done. And we can talk about some other things as well. So that's your biggest objective now. And then second to that is go ahead and reach out to me. Let's do a consultation via Skype or FaceTime. And, we're utilizing Zoom now so that we can do consultations remotely and still just maintain that social distancing. So that can also give you some information. So I can see the house, at least through video. I don't ever, fine tune a price opinion until I actually walk the property. But that being said, through some question and answer and seeing the house in the video and asking you to, show me different aspects, a lot can be gained, and I can at least give you a ballpark figure price opinion for you. Again, knowledge is power. So that'll give you some insight into, what we can obtain for your home. And then, finally, if we get both of those things done and you say, you know what, Jen, we're close. We're not quite there, but we're close. Then we can take some initial steps that we do at the next part of the consultation, typically a 2-part consult, where we can, start gathering some documents that are useful for the listing and prospective buyers, such as, if you have a termite bond, if you have an existing survey, to go ahead and get a copy of that, any warranty paperwork that you may have, if you've got invoices on, improvements, maybe you put a new roof on recently, maybe you upgraded your appliances, maybe you replaced the carpet, something like that. Let's get those dates as well. And we can start filling out some paperwork, nothing that's contract binding. So like a seller disclosure, we can go ahead and get, covenants and restrictions and find out, gather the information that we will need. So all of that will be really helpful and set you up well when you guys are ready to move forward and pull the trigger. And by all means, if you have any questions that I can answer for you in the meantime, please don't hesitate to reach out. I also have included a new menu option on my website, jenniferseego.com, for all things coronavirus related to our real estate industry. So plenty of things for current customers, prospective customers, and even if you're not interested in buying or selling real estate, there's also some information for you current homeowners. So go ahead and check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to contact me, email, phone, text. I would love to hear from you. And I wish all of you health and wellness. Take care.